I'm recording this because I know people are gonna think I'm crazy when I say this, but when I say that just gave me this vision, and he stopped the recording on where I should stop in regards to the thought I had. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. I might seem like I'm going nuts. It's God's plan, but not mine. But I'm telling you, I was literally recording, and because I had this idea, because I'm loving what Little Rail is saying in his show, and God stopped my recording and started it again on my phone. Now listen, I'm not BSing. It's God's plan. I'm telling you, I am not crazy. It's 4:24. I'm telling you, this is crazy as heck. I looked at my phone like, and then it started recording again, all by itself. Now, I might look crazy, but that's really what just happened. At 4:24 in the morning, he woke me up, and it was 3:04. 3:04. I'm 34. Flash, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, all day and night, baby. Now I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I'm just saying, this really just happened. And now I got this whole idea to create this artificial intelligence scene just like that, because we have, as Black people, have been limited mentally because we don't know more to think of. And it's like we let roadblocks get in our way. And I was thinking earlier today to create a children's book. And I actually was talking to one of my friends. I'm gonna actually have a venting moment, because you know what? I'm gonna capture this moment. Probably nobody is ever gonna see this because I look crazy. But this is really what happened, and I'm gonna talk about it right now. I was talking to one of my friends earlier today, Michael Williams, and he was talking about a program that is going to, he was asking me, Adrian, I want to help out with some sponsorships and opportunities because we're going to have a festival for seniors. And I was expressing to him, I was like, you know what, Michael, that's a great idea. I think that, he was telling me more about it. He was telling me that he was reaching out to me, honestly, because I'm a mortgage broker. And one of his clients, or one of his connects, or people he was dealing with, needed was a reverse mortgage. I don't do reverse mortgages. I don't believe in reverse mortgages. It doesn't matter what money is tied to it. Reverse mortgages, and some people, yes, it works for. Just like one thing works for one person, one thing works for another. When you have the education, I just do the right thing, and it's just me. So I can't judge you. So anyway, he's having a festival, and I literally was trying to come up with an idea where seniors, like people my mother's age, my mother is 79 years old, plus years in this world, and my older family members. And this weekend is my cousin's wedding in South Carolina. So Jazz and Eugene will get married to, and I'm supposed to be there. But it's been a lot because you know what? It's God's plan, not mine. And I have to sit back and let go and let God. And Anika came and was trying to definitely take care of it, but it wasn't for her to take care of anymore. It's for Adrian to take care of. It's for Adrian to take the pain when the pain is true, when you have to hold yourself accountable, when sometimes you don't do everything you're supposed to do. And when that happens, you have to pay the price. And to pay the price of being hurt that you can't do something because financially you aren't where you need to be, because you know that God is working on you, but everything else around you might seem like it's crumbling, but it's the plan that God has for you. And it's a plan that has been laid out since day one. So when you want to get frustrated and go to tears and say that you want to be in Barbados, sometimes maybe some people don't want to be with you. It's okay. And I really understand that. Sometimes you want to be on the beach. Sometimes you want to be in South Carolina with your cousin's wedding, kicking it with your cousin like you've been wanting to do for months with your family. But something is saying that no, it's not time yet. Because I have to make sure that God's ready for me to go, and I'm supposed to do what I'm supposed to do. And I'm telling y'all, I woke up, so the craziest, I was working. I was doing some stuff yesterday or what have you, because working in God's plan, I'm not rushing anymore. I'm learning, I'm getting this stuff. This is really science. And it's not even a bad thing. It's an opportunity. It's a growth way. It's ways I was trying to help Michelle and Unica, document their journey. They're talking about all the fine men in Barbados, but they talk about here in the States that women got to go up to the bars and we can't find a man at a bar, but they can go to Barbados and have a man. Shoot, I can't wait to hear these stories. Shoot, I might move to Barbados. Toronto to Detroit to Dallas to Atlanta to Murray, Kentucky to Florida to Dayton, Ohio to Detroit to, hey, Barbados, if the men are there. So, hey, nobody wants the kid, it's okay. And I'm all right with that because I am unique. I am me. I am a vigilante auntie, a vigilante parent. Come on, that's amazing. I love that piece. But come on, you have to have those mental days and work them out and just figure out being by yourself is pretty cool. You find that new confidence in yourself and to even get through the moments and realize maybe just a few hours ago you were crying in the corner. But you're that same person with the strength and the mindset. So just working at the time, this is impromptu. I really am hoping no one ever will see this. But I did this for me. I'm telling you though, but God, that's even worse. I'm telling you. So document this. Billionaire plan, babe. I'm a billionaire in the making. It's a blessing. It's an opportunity. I got one earring like Mr. T. I am a billionaire in the making. And it is a mindset. It's evolving, and it's not to hurt anybody. It's to love. It's to look at things in a different perspective. It's to take things and not hold them like somebody's doing something to you. Nobody wants to hurt you. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about you. They care what you can do for them. And it's not a bad thing, because who want people around them that aren't doing anything? So think about that concept. So you get upset because nobody cares about you. Nobody's supposed to. You got to care about you. If you're not working to your fullest, or even working or taking action to get there, using excuses, making excuses of whatever you went going through for not getting to your excuse, go ahead. I don't want to be around that. If you want to have negativity, or if you want to know the truth, or you want to know the real of what's going on, and you want to ask questions to get answers, I'm here. But if you want to make up your own visions, and as people will do, let them be. Because guess what? God's got me. And the growth, and you listen and you grow with people. Now, I'm not saying being ignorant. Adrienne Mays is not perfect. Please don't get me wrong. I am a Virgo perfectionist, but I'm not perfect. And so realizing and accepting my thoughts and understanding that I have to go back and look at things a couple of times, and another time, and another time, to learn things, and not to beat yourself up when things take a little bit longer. Sometimes when you say, I got this, you have to have this for you. See, one thing Unika taught me with this whole process, our friendship, she has had my back since day one in regards to the type of person that she is, and to feel like you're not coming through because you just no longer, I just appreciate God blessing me with my best friend. My best friend that's connected our two families, that we're going to grow in his time. And being able to see and take the knowledge and merge and have just different ideas and growth and concepts just evolve with different learning paths and processes with people working together. Because my family is amazing, and Unika's family is amazing. And Unika is amazing, and Adrienne Mays is amazing. And so we started the root and worked through the community of friends. And we're from Detroit. Detroiters to protect the financial future. And so we work in our own way, So God had the opportunity to bring Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated to make us stand for life. It's a lifetime commitment, but in that we are still our own individual going into your own journey and path. So you having your businesses together is an amazing opportunity. Being able to see the growth of her children. Her son just turned 27. Her daughter just turned 22. April 13th, April 27th. April 25th. And he's 27. It's just God sent. So I see so much beauty around me, like the growth, the opportunity. When people start having this mindset, just stop and the expectations of what you think is supposed to be. When people just stop and just really just take on and just, understand that AI is here. Artificial intelligence is not going anywhere. But the key thing is you got to get on board. So and guess what's going to happen? I'm talking. Nobody's going to do it. I can talk. My action. I'm not the best. I get disappointed. I get frustrated. I cry. But then I keep going. And that's one thing about me. I keep going. It sucks. Nobody knows my pain. You know why? Because nobody's asked. And so it's okay. I've lived my life like this. I've lived my life unique to God's me. God letting me know the confidence I have in me. A lot of people don't know how I feel. And I know that God knows my heart because people don't ask. And then when you do tell them, they show you how much it means. So it's not a bad thing. Nobody cares about you, but I do. I care about you. And the great thing is, I'm not going to any longer care more about you than you care about me. I'm going to care about me first and getting me together and realizing that every moment that God's path has already been laid out. Trust the process. It may hurt. I might cry, I might get disappointed, I might go back into my old ways for a moment. But the key thing is the path and the process, God, because I'm not perfect. I'm no longer going to move and shake like the machines that I see on this internet. Amazing, the things that they can provide. Amazing. It's true, they can capture moments that you can't even imagine in your mind. I can have a thought and I can type it and it comes out the way that the world wants you to speak correctly. But it's like I'm the worst communicator. And then you just really have a conversation with yourself because you have ChatGPT working as an artificial assistant for you, seriously, because it's amazing. Starting with Jasper, just the growth and seeing in this high ticket affiliate marketing journey. So seeing the transformation of, no, not yet the billions yet, not the finances, but seeing the growth now because getting in this last course, God was having me go through school. See, I had to go through different training programs so I could see and help different people in different spectrums of time. See, I started with Profit Singularity, where I was literally going through YouTube, got exposure to what YouTube can do. I didn't know social media like this, y'all. And so I literally was like, I can do this. I'm doing health commercials. But I remember back then in March when I was doing these commercials, they had amazing training, step by step. I've been doing step by step and following 7-figure mentors since day one. Now that's one thing I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna watch the top. I'm not gonna watch the mediocre. But I can definitely be a chameleon and work and move in any environment. But a billionaire is in the making in the face, baby. I know who I am. So I started with Profit Singularity and just seeing the ads, and I was doing health ads, and I was doing it for a health product, and I just don't feel good putting my brand and my name tied to for money. I'm just gonna be honest. Let's go to the root of it. For money to something I can't control, right? I can't control if this company falters or if it's something happens on the news and they shut down and someone dies from this medicine and I'm promoting it to get some money. And so I felt kind of, I'm not gonna lie. So I was like, And then Google kicked me out. So Google ads because I wasn't doing it right. So I had to look at other options. So then I got to Commission Hero. Let's talk about it. That's how I got to Commission Hero. Facebook ads. Now, Robbie Blanchard, he's the top. He's the best. Adrian Watch as follows. Leverage is the best. That's one thing I can say. The best in their eyes, in their sport. If they say they're the best, let me go see why. So number one in Facebook ads, it wasn't a mistake that he's the number one. He's amazing. See his group, his success. It takes time. But one thing Adrian doesn't seem to actually want to take time and let things happen. See, that's the key in this story. It takes time. You got to put the time in, and I didn't want to give it, and then guess what I did? Went too fast. My mom, my dad, used to say all the time, slow down, Adrian. That has been my issue my whole life. But again, if you don't identify within yourself, then you really don't see. But that's what happened. I can make excuses. Yes, Facebook ads kicked me out. Why did they kick me out? Because I didn't take the step back and see the guidelines regarding being able to not use certain context and the reasons why. That got kicked out for a reason. But at the time, I'm in the moment. I'm like, Facebook ads. It's Unika's 50th birthday. I'm supposed to be making this money. I was doing well. I had a product because again, I was doing exactly how Commission Girl, it's step by step. But you have to trust the process and understand it's God's steps that you have to go by, not yours. Slow down, Adrian. That's the point of this story. So then I had to go through that, and I got kicked out of Facebook ads. Bam, dang, come on, eh? I had to go through the pain of realizing that you're not going to always answer the call when you're supposed to. That's when it started. The pain of realizing that I want to take care of everything for Unika's 50th birthday because she looks out for me on my birthday and a milestone birthday. The world has made us say 50 is the milestone birthday. You have to do the best thing for 50. Oh no. I've realized, and you capitalize and beat yourself up because, Adrian, I didn't get what I said I was going to do. I done messed up and failed everyone again. But this time, instead of beating myself up, it was like, Adrian, this is a first attempt in learning you, learning that you are amazing, that you getting upset because you're trying to take care of somebody else. Come on. That's amazing. And going through the journey from there. So then, okay, she went out of town, went to Virginia. I know we had a rift in our relationship because, you know, I gave her a time frame. I said that I did not come through in regards to saying what I was going to do. I was like, give me this. I'm a mortgage broker for 11 Quicken Loans. And the seriousness and accountability of how I got here. It's not on anybody but me. I left Quicken Loans and actually asked Unika. I was like, oh, double, look, I am cold at mortgages. I can go out here and help people in the community. I'm gonna bring in $50,000 a month, easy. That's literally 5 loans. I can go out here and hustle and buy 5 loans. I sold this idea to her. I remember. And then, okay, she got in with me, boom, okay, left Quicken Loans in June 2021. Then next thing you know, August, I hired my team, my family, my team, my loves. And I thinking I had everything together, you know, give them a training, you know, and then boom, this happens. Boom, this happens. Boom, this happens. And it started peeling back layers of me and just starting to want point blame in other places. And I'm like this and I'm this person. No, I wasn't ready yet. So going through the process and then in November having our first webinar and being able to finally bring clients in and finally get that goal where I'm like, sold Unika this plan in June where I can be able to bring in $50,000 a month easy. That was my mindset. That's helping people. I can go out and find, I am licensed in 23 states. I can find 8 loans for my team. I can do this. That's the mindset I had. I could do this. Then what happens in November 2021, I had a webinar and boom, 150 people. I was like, yes, we're about to eat, y'all. My sister not got to worry about this. Caitlin's gonna be good. Is Dana gonna be good? Because my mom stays with Caitlin and Dana. Boom, they good. Then my sister gonna be good over here. Katrina gonna be good because she has so many visions, such a passion, such a grind, such a hustle that people don't understand. I get it, sis. And then we got my niece. We got the whole legacy. My niece coming up, seeing her. Auntie's baby, coming up and being now grown and working and seeing how to actually see why her mother and I are best friends. Just being able to show her, having all this on my back, and then boom, interest rate change. Can't bring in the loan. I'm like, fudge, boom. My team falters on me. I gotta figure it out. I gotta do it all. I gotta do the marketing, the customer service, and boom, interest rates go up. Technology changes. Life happens. But Mo and Rico Demand, when they did the webinar, was like, Adrian, you can figure this out. I'm a hustler from Detroit. I can figure this out. You show me step by step, but he going step by step, showing me this digital marketing. And I was tired, y'all. I was tired because I was doing everything and didn't even realize I was doing everything. But then I didn't see that what God was having me do. I didn't see. I had to take a step within, right? I had this. I was like, Unika's not gonna have to do taxes like this anymore. We don't have to work like and live like this. We can write 7 or 8 loans and we good. Didn't work out like that, y'all. So then I was like, okay, but you know what? I can make some stuff happen. Come on, there's 5 million people online, Adrian. You can literally blog with Jasper. You can figure out, buy some programs, invest in your knowledge, saw free YouTube education. I was like, I can do this. I saw Jonathan Montoya, $7, looking at the program for free. I was like, $7, I'm not doing that. That's not gonna be real. And then look at it. It's amazing, this online foundation, that's how you get your basis and understanding is crazy. Digital marketing steps. No, it's not gonna lead you in the river, but it does open the door. That's what that program does. It opens the door to make you realize this education. You can get started for $9. But we'll get to that. So I had this webinar. I'm like, okay, well, digital marketing, shoot. I'm marketing, Adrian. I have a degree. I'm a Murray State University racer, baby. I graduated with an electromechanical engineering degree, and I have a master's in business and administration with a focus in marketing. So I'm from Murray State University in Murray, Kentucky. Go Racers. Come on, you made this product called me. Y'all didn't make no mistakes. I know and moved in the spaces that I did. God already had the path. AD is my name. AD is my name. Playing basketball, playing volleyball, running track, accomplishing goals in the Ohio Valley Conference, having family, God sprinkling me. Triple jumper, basketball player, volleyball player, track star in college. And I'm in the engineering program. And come on, my mom and dad didn't raise no fool. So, come on, I was moving in the space though, y'all. I mean, I was a chameleon. I could get down with anyone. I love people. Jesus knows I love people because I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Come on. 30 years ago, Ludington Middle School. Come on, 30 years ago, I was a bulldog learning basketball for the first time. Coach Lane Hunt, making an impact at this little sixth grader. My sister playing basketball as well. And, I'm looking up to everybody, just looking around, but not knowing God's already put me in the path of where I'm supposed to go. I just love him. He chose me. I just love that he chose me to build this billionaire plan because I love everybody. I hurts like you and me. I definitely I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I say things wrong. I don't communicate well. People don't understand me. I don't talk. I don't do this right. I don't do this, but I do some stuff right. So when I stop and focus on the stuff that I do right, I'm pretty freaking amazing. I cry because I can't complete options and things for other people. I am mad right now because I know people that can't pay their bills and hearing these calls every day in regards to just the nagging of what the call and the bill collector, just God making me feel that every day, just every day, and just every day, what people feel when they can't make it ends meet, when they can't figure themselves out and can't bring it through, but getting calls from a Best Buy and the water getting cut off and your landlord calling you and you're trying to figure this out to that out. You may have kids, but I got situations God put me through for me to go through. So I can be able to communicate to you because no excuses. There's none. When you find the inner strength in you, you can be the billionaire that you're supposed to be. God made me on this journey because I had to see some things that got some things, you can't tell me and talk to me about because again, sponsorships, community, my why, CCC, Because We Care Foundation, acts of kindness. You can't tell me what we can't do when we self-fund our own organization. When God put two powerhouses from Detroit together and we know our strength and know our power. No, we're not perfect. No, we are not perfect, but we are open to education. We're open to learning, open to growing, and open to change. So what will you get with SEO? Can SEO change digital marketing? What will you get working with a transparent, real Detroiter? Like nothing else before, building the family legacy, starting with real estate. God setting out the path, but didn't even know what was going on yet. Becoming a mortgage broker, just learning this game. I thank God for Dan Gilbert. I remember that because Chris Bosh, all-star, Hall of Famer, my dog, showing me the way. Everybody want to take things differently. I take our opportunity that we had a totally different way. We were two young kids growing in a space that God put you in millions and billions of opportunity around billionaires. And I get to see that. I was like in my own preview. I had my own preview. I didn't even know that being the person that I am is not about money with me because money is going to come. When you have that confidence, come on. People want to say getting Louis is what it is. I mean, it's in the kitchen. I mean, come on, is that what it is? A $5,000 bottle of Louis makes you the ish? Not me. I can do that. So can you. Okay, great. But some people can't even make that make their bills meet, the ends meet. And just remembering that everything is in different perspectives and making me stronger because I'm an auntie's vigilante. I'm one of a kind. I'm unique. There's nobody in this world like me. No one thinks like me. No one loves like me. Nobody does like me. Nobody treats people like I do. But I might not be the best. It might not be good for you. To me, those that I love are always within me. Now, I made mistakes. I had alcohol in my life. I had the wrong choices. I made the wrong choices 3 times. Enika just looking out for me, just taking me back and forth. My family having my back, but Enika Gaines was God sent. That was the shaker for me, to show that you got somebody in this world that's got your back. It's not about what, it don't even matter what anybody else thinks. Because when you know God sent you your own angel to help with the trenches of what he has planned, Moses didn't do it alone. Jesus had Mary and Joseph. I have Adrian Mays and Enika Gaines. God had a plan for me. I might look different. I might act different. I'm not going to be perfect, and I'm not going to act like anymore it's going to hurt me for choosing me. Because I want you to choose you. Because your why is different from my why. My life is paved different from your life. So for you to compare yourself to me, you should want to be on my team. Because again, it's the one thing that I can say. Being transparent and being honest, you get 100% when I put my foot towards something. And now knowing my value, understanding that it's okay to offer things for free, but guess what? There's going to be a minimum, then a minimum, then a minimum, and work from there. And know your worth, know your time, know the value you bring to your organization, your brand. So Brandon Adrian Mays, when Enika Gaines gave me this epiphany, and the great thing is I've documented this journey on YouTube. I forget things, guys. I forget things. I was crazy in college, was car surfing, failed, knocked out a whole half a semester, had to come home, mother was rushing. I'm thinking, everybody thinking I was gonna die. Doing stupid stuff. I've done it. Bad choices. I've done it. Made bad moves. I've done it. I can hold myself accountable. In the place where I am right now, God has me here right now for a reason. So what I think is supposed to be is not supposed to be, but I am going to step back and just trust the process. Because when I slowed down and saw the science, then ad labs and Facebook ads that Rick Shabrika and how he positions his course, and my engineering mindset and how my journey went from commission hero to ambassador to understanding, and then just having to start someone launching their coaching program, and I'm all in. When I'm a coach with someone, as I look back at the Chris Bosh Foundation and talking to Shane Reeder and Mosin and Jamar Clark, I stand for a reason. When I coach somebody, I don't just talk with fluff. So stepping back from ambassador because Chris Luck actually said something and didn't come through, not focusing on the money that you can make. Yeah, he told me in September we're gonna finally be able to launch the blog. This is crazy to me. He said, finally in September we're gonna launch the blog. I'm doing all the work. I put in June. My nieces were here. Enika's nieces were here from California. My babies was here. Her let her kids come. I mean, I did, and I had everybody in the loft because I was working. Because I had to be consistent, because Chris Luck said, if you're consistent in this process, and then in 3 months when you have the affiliate program launch, which you actually have $1,000 per actual sale, which is a high ticket item. So learn how to do this with blogging with Amazon Associates, so you can get the low ticket items and be able to understand when this affiliate program out, promote that. So my whole idea was, oh shoot, do and learn this process throughout the summer, did it consistently. Asked Enika to give me till September, and I got this. And literally, so when the affiliate program is I'm gonna be able to show people I'm making money, and then from there, boom, I got this. September came, then Chris Luck pushed the launch date back, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, okay, I can figure this out. Still blogging every day, consistent, got Being the Change LLC, got Rudy ratings. Came real uncut direct product ratings for you. I did that because Chris Luck was like, do this and you'll get here, do X, do Y, get to Z. That's the way that I learned. If I do this consistently, put these ads here from Amazon and get here, and then I'm gonna have those $50,000 a month, and we're gonna take care of everybody. Nobody's gonna have any problems anymore. We all gonna be good. My niece is gonna understand, because again, it's just a couple of times. My auntie got you, you know, auntie always let her have fun. But no, God was like, that's not the problem. That's not the plan, player. Chris Leck actually changed his plan. Then actually said that, okay, well, you can actually get it for an additional $10,000 of coaching. I didn't want any, I can't trust you. So you want me to now pay another $10,000 to get one-on-one coaching to be able to leverage your blog? I'm not stupid. I'm an engineer from Detroit, baby. So no. So that stepped me back. So then we got Daniel Cho, my boy. Oh my God. So that's when I was going, that was September. Everything was starting to crumble by then. My sister was mad at me. My mother was mad at me. Unika was mad at me. Nobody talking to me at the time. And everything crumbling in this affiliate marketing world. My world was freaking crazy. And I didn't have anyone to talk it out with, going crazy mentally. I'm like, I'm not good enough. Not even drinking like I used to. And then literally, one of my friends, Sharia's mom, passed away, and I literally drove from Toledo. I knew Unika was mad at me. I felt her spirit. I felt the rumble of the imperfection and feel it. She didn't say anything to me. I drove to Toledo because Sharia was burying her mother, and I drove to Toledo. I already knew something was up because I know my friend, I know my dog, I know my sister. And so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna let it ride out because she's gonna talk to me when she's gonna talk to me. But I knew something was up and I knew the spirit was off. But that was the time when I drove to Toledo. I sat in the car because I had a dog. Inside, it was a time when, I had eczema. And my eczema breaks out, and it's gotten better because I chose me. It's no medication or anything that deals with that. I chose to clean me. But we'll get back to that. So I'm sitting in the car, I'm waiting, and I'm like, I know she's upset. I'll be the DD because you know what, boom, boom. Just all these excuses in my head, but that's just not even knowing that God was putting the journey down for me, baby. Unika, I had to separate. We had to separate because you're amazing. I'm amazing. We're going to kill this together. I got to have a partner in crime with the finances. We got Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated beating down her door for financial do this and financial do that. And Unika saying, no, I'm tired. Not right now. Just finishing a tax season of 4 months, killing it, over 500 clients, and tired. Trying to get to Barbados and then getting a call at 4:30 in the morning and Expedia and JetBlue canceled. I'm like, oh no, you're not gonna cancel this flight. It was not for any other reason but God, because to get you there safely, but to get me to Toronto, to remind me back, because let me tell you how God leads his children, to get me to Toronto, to remind me the value, the billionaire that I really am. I didn't even know that God was building this for me in my 20s, helping people, just providing workshops and doing it because not for me, my mom and dad taught me. They paid the steps. I paid homage to my family. I didn't do this alone. Those people that say you did this alone, those are the ones that introduced me to the Savior above, God. Oh my God has done this for me. So I can be the stepping stone for them. Just worried about not doing it right, doing this, but God's got it. When you stop and let go and let God, it hurts. Just even talking right now, it's chilling feelings going through me. It's chilling when you let go and let God. God's got you. And all you have to realize is, in all of your moments and all of your time and all of your good and bad, when things happen in your life that you don't understand, it's okay. God's got the reason. The reason is why. That you are going to be the best you when you decide to let everything else go. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming this person for this. I did this. No, you did you. I don't care who you are. You can be a child. You make a choice. You can go left or you can go right. You can go up, you can go down, but make the choice. I choose the best. So right now, talking to my friend earlier, my client, Michael, my friend, that's my boy. My guy, and God put people in my life. He's a fellow hustler from Detroit, Michigan. Great hustler. I'm a hustler from Detroit, Michigan because we're amazing at multitasking, serial entrepreneurs. He was reaching out to me about a reverse mortgage for one of his clients, and I was like, no. He was like, well, no, I got a couple of people that's done it, and they're making good money. They worked out for them. I'm like, but still, that's not a good thing. That's not a good program for anybody. Well, I'm trying to find sponsors. They don't have to just be doing reverse mortgages. They could be doing this, that, and the other. I brand myself with excellence. I do now. Again, you have to make exceptions and things happen. You can't control people. That's one thing I know. But I can control me, and that's how I'm gonna move. So when he's telling, I gave him how I felt about it. I was like, Michael, reverse mortgages aren't good, bro. We need to do an artificial intelligence for seniors because I was thinking about a coloring book for the youth, but I'm thinking about something for seniors too. But then when I got to thinking about it, I was like, seniors don't want to color. What can we give seniors that would actually be able to help them get to this artificial intelligence game? Because my mother's a senior. My families are seniors. My I mean, you know what I'm saying? People are gonna get in this situation. This is something that is a reality. So that's the problem I'm trying to really think about. I'm gonna ask my boy ChatGPT tomorrow. But here we go. I'm also gonna ask vidIQ because he's pretty awesome as well, because vidIQ is linked to YouTube, where you try to get your money and monetization. Anyway, so I'm talking to myself, trying to figure all this out, right? And I just trust God now. I no longer, look, I'm up. It's 4:59 in the morning. I am not trying to do this. I had to go where I went to believe in myself, to know that there's no excuses. There's no reason for anyone. Doesn't matter what situation that you've been in. People don't even know most of the things I've been in about that life. I mean, Kevin Maxengill was one of my clients, still one of my clients. He hit me the other day, Adrian, how can we find a life insurance policy where we can borrow against ourselves and build cash value? And that way, I can build some investment. And I'm like, bro, dang, I ain't even thought about that in a minute. I ain't thought about my life insurance line. I'm always about that life, because life insurance, but you know what frustrates me about life insurance? Not only do you get chargebacks, and there's programs now like, yeah, no chargebacks. The chargeback for me is when people don't pay their policy premiums. So that chargeback, I can't control. I can't control people taking care of business and making sure that their legacy and everything is taken care of. So the chargeback, what commercial is going to be able to fix that? So I will step back from life insurance. That's the reason why. I know that in your Series 6 and you're in your Series 7, you can become millionaire, not billion. There's billionaires doing insurance. I know that. I knew that at Bankers Life Insurance. That's why I went there. That's why I was learning the skills. But God had the path. He gave me the preview. But that wasn't me. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't feel good when I actually go and see my city of Detroit workers, and I'm going to sit down, breaking down their different life insurance plans, and they can't afford the $500 policy, the $1,000 policy. So Kevin, my guy, I know that the strategies and things that I've learned in regards to building wealth. I have 2 policies where you can actually build your cash value and put money in it when you have lump sums, and be able to save it tax-free, and being able to, because education is my thing. I'm a nerd, okay? So when I was talking to Kevin, and then my boy Drake reached out. I ain't talked to Drake in forever. And when Drake reached out as well, just this past week, my best friend is in Barbados. I'm by myself. I'm supposed to be in actual South Carolina seeing Eugene and Jazz get married. I'm supposed to be kicking it with my family. I'm trying to get to Caitlin. I'm trying to repent the relationship with my sister and my mother. My sister called earlier, but I already knew it was like I just didn't want to go there. I want to be better. But I'm not going to be the best, but I want to be better. But God had to use me to stop. Slow down. Slow down, Adrian. That's all he's saying. If you don't slow down, sometimes you got to slow down to see the path that God's got you in. He's got you. He already put all the framework out. The person that I am, I'm genuine and true. I clean when I come to people's house. My boyfriend's mothers loved me. But something never took me over to the next. Jump the next hook. It's crazy. And I was going up to Toronto, Dwayne. Okay, I don't know if I was supposed to say your name. Just even there, that was one of my, anyway, I had several friends in Toronto, so I'm not going to name drop. But what I am going to say is that every relationship, seriously, in the past, I remember the hustle, but I was Chris Bosh's cousin. Nobody ever really wanted to get to know Adrian Mays. But my guy Dwayne did. He stuck with me. He was with me with the Chris Bosh Foundation camps and the workshops. He did. But I didn't know how to be there for somebody else. I didn't know how to, I was brainwashed where my Frida told me, like, no, family, nobody else in the house. No, I couldn't have any type of anything. No, so my family was first. And I messed up that relationship with Dwayne. I did. I know that good man has a beautiful son in Toronto. I messed that up. And I know that I did because I was focused on family first. You don't put no man before your family. You don't put, so somebody come here and do something to your cousin. Mind you, my cousin's 6'10". I think I'm 5'10", so I think we'll be able to handle it. But no, my mindset was already brainwashed with Frida telling me, no, you can't have anybody here, you can't do this. So my relationships was limited because that wasn't on her. That was God's plan. God wanted me to see what I wanted to see. He wanted to put the path to show Adrian, I am amazing. The people in my life, I apologize because I didn't know how to be in a relationship. I know why I'm single with no kids. It's not by mistake. It was God's plan. It's not a bad thing. It's okay. I can be a vigilante parent. That's what I can do. But it's not the unique you. I'm going to be me. So being involved with Canton SEO Change Digital Marketing has been evolving. And so then I wanted to get into Daniel with Daniel Chu, my guy. I see him on YouTube. He's doing a training with Jonathan Montoya. So they both in Freedom Accelerator. Now, mind you, this coaching program is a program where you need to invest in yourself. So Daniel was like, Adrian, this is what you need to do. I got text messages to prove it. This is what you need to do. This is going to get you out of this situation. Now, mind you, this is September of 2022. Golly. This has been hell ever since. I'm not gonna lie, but it was hell that I had to go through. And so he was like, Adrian, do this, pay this. So I invested. So I knew I had to invest. So I was like, okay, boom, put it on my credit card, all right, bet. Then he was like, okay, pay this, and then you'll be able to get here. Do this consistently, model me, and I'll be able to do this. I'm like, got this. Detroiter, baby. Getting my life back together. Family, here I come. Sorry about all the jack up. I keep making the bad choices. My bad. Daniel's got me. Yes. Come on, coach. So I was like, all right, bet. So then I get in there. I'm like, okay, cool. But before that, he was like, Adrian, just go ahead and do this. And so I'm in MCS. I'm getting this mindset training. Zach Crawford did amazing training with mindset. He did an amazing job. But now at this point, I'm listening. I'm not going too far because I go too fast. Slow down, Adrian. But now this is what God had planned. So I'm doing the mindset every day, consistently, daily, journaling, making sure I'm doing a vision board, doing the mindset, getting my billionaire mindset, because in the midst of all of this, you know, growing my vision board, grow your vision board, create your vision, then start reading every day. I read Straight Line Leadership 3 times. I'm a nerd. I used to read books all the time, driving. Remember riding back in the day with my mom. And I used to read Beverly Clearly. I used to read black novels. One of my best friends in middle school, Ludington Middle School, 30 years. Vignano Neo. We used to sneak and read romance novels. Mom, you might not know that, Dad. But I was a reader. I read about James Baldwin. I read about Langston Hughes. I read black authors. I started to travel already in my mind because I was like, God, I know Detroit, this isn't it. I used to take the vision in books. And so I was like, if I can show people with this artificial intelligence, we can go into visions where I used to go as a child. And within just a moment and create this, and I can be, I can be a billionaire, shoot, gazillionaire. I got some crazy ideas, but just learning how to do this is what God's saying, hey baby, slow down, I got you. So sometimes you got to slow down, guys. And I had to slow down and realize that I sometimes have disappointed people. I've hurt people. I've said things that I know I was doing everything in my power to try to get done, but sometimes I fail. Sometimes I don't come through like I'm supposed to, and I want to, and I'm like, you listen to people talking, and I'm like, you don't even know what I've been trying to do. I'm doing this for you. I'm looking at the training the other day, and I'm saying, dang, and my brain goes to other people all the time. I'm looking at this training, it's like I know God's putting all the path and everything for me. I want to make sure I master Facebook ads to be the best ad manager for anyone that entrusts their business and ran with me, and growth with artificial intelligence tools. So I'm watching this show and going through this training and building Pondier on Facebook, free course, but leveraging the tools and learning how to understand this Facebook ads before I jump in and invest in paid advertising once again. I don't want to make that same mistake twice. Slow down. And within that, seeing the training were paintings, how to actually run the Facebook ad for portraits. And you know who I thought of first? Cassandra, my sister in Virginia, that's been already reached out to me and wanted to actually grow her brand for actually painting. But I was like, I'm not ready yet, sis. I'm coming. But God's put it in the path for me. I was like, I know the money is in the ads, but I don't want to fail again. But I was like, Adrian, get in. You can do this. So I dug deep and I was like, all right, Rick, I watched it 3 times. Adrian, you don't have it yet? You got so much coming. You got your best friend's her birthday coming around again. Come on, A. No, you come on, A, for you. God let me have an emergency trip 2 times. that he could actually step up 2 times. Going to the combine and going to the combine 2 times. I had the opportunity to leave and change mentally and be able to deal with myself and remember who the hell I am. I'm Adrian Mays, baby. I'm Adrian Mays. There's one and only Adrian Mays, and I'm very unique. And I definitely appreciate the God making me the unique me. Going to the combine, it was eye-opening for me, just seeing how the parallels of slave auctions and slave trade, how the athletes, I'm an athlete, baby. I go hard or go home. We have a different kind of mindset. See, I know why I did an ROTC back at Renaissance High School in Detroit, Michigan, why I didn't get in the ROTC. God, I saw it. But the mindset, you have this A or B mindset. And having this straight line mindset. At the combine, it looked like a slave auction. It looked like, to me, there was nobody else there. I mean, if it's one of the top sports in the world, why aren't more people here in diversity? But it looked like all of our people. It reminded me back in the days of that my ancestors probably had to go through, because Adrian Mays is only 43. So hearing that, the bad thing is, I do understand why people are rich when they just let everything go and actually just not really care about anybody else and just really care about themselves and really trying to grow and be the best. But see, here's the difference with me. I'm not about to be just selfish. I'm just no longer taking any attacks or anything or anyone has to say against me. It really doesn't, now it has to understand me or not. I'm a beautiful person, I'm God sent, and we're going to do things, we're going to make change. There's growth opportunities. There's ways that you can connect. I've connected with people in Ghana and Africa and Arizona and Australia and all these beautiful countries of the world that I want to visit. But now I can actually call somebody up. I got somebody in Florida. I got Shannon. I got Amanda. I have coaches. I got my boy Daniel in Arizona, who's from Japan. I got Nate in Canada. I have people all over the world, different walks of life now, different programs, different expectations. Wealth Warriors Lead Income Empire Coaching Program showed me the path that you can be able to have a team of coaches of Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and be able to plan the vision out. That perspective for me to see that you can do that and then get a team up under you and train them to actually make 6 figures, 7 figures. They have over 50 people and just opened the program in December. So, but here's the thing, every coaching program is not for everybody. But I was going in, God had me on a different journey, see? I wasn't, at first, everybody wants to get in and get the commission, right? Oh my God, because I'm like, I love money too, I'm bougie, I'm from Detroit, baby. We like materialistic. I like Louis, I like Gucci, I have a Lexus, come on. Mercedes-Benz. I am really trying to figure out Billionaire jets. You're gonna want me to be your brand ambassador. We're gonna fly around this world and show people the opportunity that travel, wealth, and education from a little girl from Detroit, Michigan, Toronto, Ontario, Billionaire jets. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm coming for you. Because again, if I could have just called Billionaire jets up real quick, it was like, Billionaire jets. JetBlue canceled the flight. We called it Expedia. Can you shoot my girl to Barbados real quick? I just actually need her to get to Barbados. That's the type of living I'm trying to have. I'm trying to have the car come up, pick up, and have somebody, we gonna tip them out because we got that money. So I'm gonna tip them well for actually coming and taking care of us like they did. I watched Frida take care of her drivers and the people, and you take care of people, you speak to people. Everybody has importance, my friends. You don't ever think you're better than somebody else. You could be in that position. I've slept in the car. I've been there. Homeless, never. Because you always have somewhere to go. Your homelessness starts in your mind. It's the action you're just stubborn. You're in the situation because you're stubborn. Just gotta change, you gotta do something you never knew to do before. And this is something new for me. Social media is definitely new. I've never been afraid of the camera. I've never been afraid to speak. But the thing is, social media I thought was kind of stupid and silly because people just getting on here dancing and having, doing all of this. But now I understand it. You need sometimes a pick-me-up to laugh. You have mental illness that's out here. You might need someone else to relate with that's been through the same exact story that you have to be able to help them get someone else through. So you being able to communicate, you can help the next one. The issues with my family, all of my family, my friends, is communication everywhere that I see. And me too, I agree. I am the worst, but I'm working at it. And the difference is when you have to work at new things, the artificial intelligence, because this is new. So I'm not gonna promise you, can SEO change digital marketing, that you're gonna have a billionaire campaign right off rip, because it doesn't work like that. Things take time. Things take time. Even with this whole advertising and understanding that I'm gonna be the next ad manager in this world. I mean, I was driving down the streets of Toronto and I was looking around on Bloor Street. I'm looking down at all this money. I was like, oh, and then I went into Yorkville and I was on downtown. I'm looking at the Scotiabank Center and I'm looking at the CN Tower. I was looking at the Rogers Center. I was looking at Palace Pier where used to look out at the water. Oh my gosh, at the balcony. Just digital real estate is how to build all these people to get to the next level of not just real estate, not just having one property. You can have this millionaire property. I used to pay the rent every month for Chris Bosh in regards to one of the duties that I had to make sure I took care of. I was a Chris Bosh Foundation coordinator, manager, cook for a moment before we got the twins. I got exposed to having chefs that I want to be able to help them in their crafts. Like, let people do their why. I'm not pushing everybody to be like me. I no longer am doing that. God showed me the back door. I'm changing. So you can either grow with me or not. You can think what you want. At this point now, I'm going to literally, I no longer can care what anybody else thinks because the journey God has had me on is not by mistake. It's for a reason. So I literally know that getting all the way, my engineering background, being science, going through the journey like I had to go through, not just for personal, professional, mental, spiritual, getting a therapist, getting all of the steps, leaving Quicken Loans and trusting this person, thinking I'm just doing this, doing that, just moving, wanting and understanding that digital real estate can actually be built with YouTube. That YouTube is just literally the way that I can have the family legacy and showing people how you can pay your mortgage and pay your car note and be able to cover those down payments and not make excuses. These interest rates are crazy. I can't stand talking to people about loans. Why? But you know what? Let's figure out a way where we can actually no longer complain. Let's make enough money. Money is a tool. And it's an unfortunate tool that's controlled by the government. It controls your mind. It makes people feel like failures. It makes people feel like winners. It makes people feel like they need to buy things to hang a different angle. I'm different. I like luxury. I like the nice things. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I know I'm not better than anyone else. And it was so hard for me to talk to others about my journey, my story, about my life, because people used to be jealous and think that I was that type of person. And I used to carry myself like that then. So I started being quiet. I traveled to Spain, the world. I've traveled to 48 states. I've seen things. I've been to places. I've encountered with people. I've lived, y'all. If God took me out today, which I don't know what him to do. I'm about that life, but not right now. But in a serious note, make sure you have your legacy taken care of. And so if I have a digital legacy, I can no longer forget. I can go and I have so much digital real estate on my computer right now with just the journey and just the excitement of now being able to just kind of slow down, put it together. So I end this to say, every mentor along the way, program, I can encourage you and show you and direct you into high ticket affiliate marketing programs. Not gonna cost you a lot. It is gonna cost you some time though. To set this online foundation up, it's not an overnight thing. You can do it yourself programs. They have those. Those are hot online. But if you're trying to build a family legacy and be able to transform not only yourself but other people, stick with Kid SEO Change Digital Marketing. I got you. Slow down. See how this artificial intelligence is just building and leverage the opportunities that these AI tools can bring to you and brand you for your billionaire brand. You can't be like me. I can't have you go into Freedom Accelerator or Wealth Warriors Lead Income Empire Coaching Program. I can't tell you that Igor Keep's email marketing program, which is amazing. I can't tell you that step-by-step program is the best program for you. I can't say that Ad Labs, the social science of ads, is going to be the amazing light bulb to get you to that $5,000 a month, $10,000, $100,000 a month goal that you have in your mind. If you don't think of money as a tool and understand that you won't get to your goal of any program unless you have consistency and have the effort and action in regards to working towards your why. And it starts with establishing your why. Take the time. It's not going to be like everybody else. You're going to be unique to you because you are the only one around you all day. So when I'm starting to realize that, I no longer am upset about the things that I was upset about before. Holding on to grudges that I was beating people up because we all jacked up. I see people on Facebook and we all are messed up. And then after COVID, how life can just end so suddenly, how unknown things can just change tomorrow. It doesn't matter how much good or bad you do. I can be rich today or the poorest today. If I die tomorrow, I'm gone. So if I don't live for today, and then just having Kool-Aid just come to me today, just my cousin, my love. I mean, he looked out, he was doing things with the Chris Bosh, with the Chris Bosh Foundation, honestly, because he was doing stuff with me before moving back, then getting into when CCC Because We Care Foundation. I was trying to get Chris to work with Kool-Aid. So he was doing, so just because I saw the opportunity and I was trying to be the middleman. I forgot all about that till right now, cause real talk, but I was the middleman at that time too. I was trying to get Kool-Aid and Chris connected because I was like, Chris is hooping, comedians are silly, y'all silly, so I'm silly, so let's put everything together. But it's not for everybody to get together, but he coming through for my why, CCC Because We Care Foundation. The impact Kool-Aid has made for me, he set up a legacy for me on my YouTube page for CCC Because We Care Foundation right now. He was at the Rock the Mic. God was already there. So God's got the plan, guys. We don't understand it. It hurts. It hurts. I lost my cousin, Clarence. I was working towards my plan to get into Arizona. I was thinking I had my plan together. I just no longer am. I'm letting God do it. I was literally working, y'all. It's like, boom. My cousin hit me during September. He was like, hey, Age is what he called me. Age, I want you to come down to Arizona. I'm like, cuz, mind you guys, it's between everything started going something like this right now at this point after my birthday. So this is the time when he hit me, like, all right, cuz, I know, and I've been telling him this for years. This man has been in Arizona. I've been trying to get to Arizona. And when I did get to Arizona the last time, when Chris was actually playing, I couldn't connect the dots. I wasn't mobile. So I couldn't connect with my family when I was there. It was sucked because, like I said, I was in a different mindset. But the mindset now I'm in, I'm free. I'm free to speak. I'm free to communicate. It's okay if people don't love you. Hey, everybody's not going to love you. If no one loves you, guess who's going to have to love you when everybody leaves? You. That's the message that I had to realize within me. It's not my mom's fault. It's not my sister's fault. It's not Enika's fault. It's not Caitlin's fault. It's not my dad's fault. I'm not making no more excuses. It's me. The choices that I make, and I choose to win. I choose to win. And you can make the choice too. So the thing is, I going through this whole journey and understanding how God made me understand I am an impact. Detroit to Toronto, Toronto to Detroit, and then coming back and just having to grind and the hustle. And no, I couldn't get there, cuz, but you know what? Got better places we going. We going to the top. I'm not pushing anybody anymore. I don't want anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. It's not even personal. I even get it because I might be strong. I might be coming off the wrong way. I might not say the right things. I don't want people to be around me that don't want to be around me. And that's okay. I'm now okay with that. It's not even a feeling like, oh God, I'm gonna be more something. No, you have to have the confidence in you. I'm a billionaire brand walking, baby. I'm a Michelle Obama from Detroit, Michigan, and people just don't even know about it yet. But they do. But they are really going to see it in a different light because this soror, this Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated member, this Black Flash, number 34 from 60 by Design, that 2007 line, come on now. God didn't make no mistakes. God didn't make no mistakes. I'm an athlete. We think differently. And then you got COVID. I had a therapist, right? Like I said, Michael. Like he'll hit me with some text messages at times that he doesn't even know. It's just amazing. And but going through therapy, what that made me do is talk out some things, talk out the blame and the pointing. I'm not talking to my aunt right now. She decided actually, again, a relationship I don't understand. But my aunt, Marietta, literally stopped talking to me. It hurt me hard because, it's like my mom. And then on my mom's side, of course, you got to have your dad's side. So I'm Marietta is the matriarch on my mom's side. I'm on my dad's side. And, not many left. Only Clarence Mays left now. And she stopped talking to me. And I was like, dang, I'll tell you, what did I do? And so then I'm trying to help my cousin. Now, this is all during mortgage time. I'm trying to help my cousin with her house. Then I was like, Adrian, I can just make a little money over here, have property management. I had my sister Katrina. I was going to go over there. I went and did the place. I went and looked up a contract. About to literally side just to go make a couple of dollars, as well as helping my family, my cousin. So I was like, I got you, cuz, no worries. Because, I wanted to make sure my dad's side, no, I got y'all too. My mom's side, my dad's side. I mean, you got it. I got both. So I literally, and then all this stuff, I'm helping, I'm doing all this in the back scenes, I'm wiring mortgages, I'm dealing with the riffraff. Adrian, you're not communicating well. Adrian, you're talking too harsh. Adrian, you're not doing this. Adrian, you're doing this. I'm dealing with all of this. All of this. People telling me what I'm not doing right, what I'm not doing right. Then my aunt stops talking to me. I was like, okay. Okay, auntie. And so when people ask me, I'm Marietta, have you talked to her? I was like, no, because her choice, and you know what, now it's not that she's not talking to me. She told me I had a beautiful, brilliant mind. She told me that I think that she's just not talking to me because God was preparing the strength in me to believe in me. I'm venting to her about my mom, about how Carmen was giving me this psychic vision or what have you, and it wasn't supposed to be like that. So, auntie, I'm doing the plan. God, I'm doing the plan. I'm doing your plan. I'm trusting the process. I'm going to end like this. You give 100% at all times. I can, I will, I must. Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, said, you don't undervalue you until you know you. I know the value of me, but the good thing is I can control me. No one has control over Adrian Mays, co-founder of Kent SEO Change Digital Marketing. Unica Games will be my business partner for life. We're Deltas, we're Sands, it's a lifetime commitment, baby. So going in business with Adrian Mays, she made the choice to do so years ago. With CCC Because We Care Foundation, our why, acts of kindness, of being able to help educate people, give them opportunities that they may not have. Building around wealth and education and travel, having the experience as a tax preparer, as a mortgage broker, experience in business and life, building around billionaires, getting real estate, digital real estate, taking it to the next level. No, guys, God doesn't make mistakes. It's just time to diversify and grow the brand and allow people that can SEO change digital marketing. It's going to be an honor for you to work with us. Because this power team, we stay in our lane, we understand our worth, and we grow. We're not perfect. I'm not going to say the relationship we have is perfect. What relationship you know is perfect? Because if you find one, let me know. It's probably why I'm single with no kids. I literally don't roll with confrontation. I really am I want to make sure I take care of people. But people scam people. People are not real, not authentic. Throw around coach. They do that lightly. When I was actually doing those programs and doing those workshops, I was making sure those kids was making sure they was doing their job. I was going to set up. I take things seriously. As a Virgo, analytical, my mom and dad didn't make no mistakes on me, but I had to slow down. So we're going to end this because it's 5:26. I've been talking and venting, and I've never thought my camera would go this long. And I'm going to make sure I save this on Google because, again, I'm going to go ahead and upload it. This is just the Uncut, the affiliate marketing high ticket journey, the start, right when I'm literally about to become this billionaire. It's just building. I'm ready though, Lord. Now I'm ready. Whenever you're ready, let's go. I'm just going to upload it. I'm going to put it on YouTube because I need to document this for me to make sure I can remember where it is. I mean, I might not go good with the algorithm. Everybody might not like it. I don't even know what I'm going to name it, but being all this serial entrepreneur that I am, and since I didn't flash anybody in this one, I might not look as great because my hair is, literally, I'm just telling you, this little real show on Hulu did it for me tonight. And I'm going to try to recreate it and make people understand that education is the answer. It's the only answer in the action that you take. Quit making excuses. No excuses. The transformation that I have as the billionaire plan that I have, let's go. I can. I will. I must create passive income to be able to leverage artificial intelligence marketing, email marketing, and automation. That's the game changer, baby. That's the game changer right there, automation. Let me talk about that real quick. Having my first client being Unica Games with Games Family Services, her letting me do the automation and just leverage my skills this year with the Games Family Services. The beautiful thing as I'm doing the case study that she shared with me is just seeing her with the time change. Me seeing how the stress she had years with the tax season, had to take the bulks, like, oh, we gotta go to ES tax season, she gotta make her 6 figures. But at the same time, seeing, not until April of 6, but I mean, leaving Tax Act and the Tax Act and Tax Dome automation, then if you think about QuickBooks and tying it into it, and tying in different financial products to build your tax brand, the automation, being able to have her be my first client, oh, amazing opportunity. And so now to be able to document the journey to help other tax preparers to grow their tax business as she grows her tax school, because tax extraordinaire is coming. And so looking at the tax diva and learning how to leverage and understand how she got there was marketing. Reaching out to people that actually wanted to actually hear her message, wanted to help other people. Stop trying to change people, y'all. People are grown. If they don't want to do it, okay. Okay, don't be mad at them. You can't convince them. I'm not trying to change you. I want you to be the best you in whatever space you're in. But if I don't want to be around it, I'm not going to be around it. It's a choice. So literally the choice is yours. Make the choice to be with the best. Billionaire brands in the making, baby. Billionaire in the making. I'm going to go ahead and upload this right to YouTube. It might not be as good. Oh, wait. But like I said, you know, it's too late. You know how you're going to put your, my mom might give me for this. But I love you. I love everyone that has helped me in my journey, because I didn't get here by myself. I don't have this confidence of knowing that I can carry the world on my shoulders and be able to make sure that now that I can sense the bullshit coming, because I got Anika Gaines. I got a whole family that's blunt as hell at me. I have eczema and they just let me know. But now to have those insecurities and no longer have them, because this beautiful me has flaws. I'm flawed. I'm not perfect. I'm not, but I can be the best by getting up and giving that 1% daily. That's the thing that people, I appreciate. There's no scams in coaching. Now, there are some things that people don't do and say in regards to promising and charging great prices that are unrealistic, but you got to know your worth. So if that's what you value yourself at, go ahead, baby. And if you go ahead and pay it, that's on you. So you don't get mad because you don't think you got the value for what this person is charging for their course. I understand that now, because when you undercharge yourself, people don't even appreciate it. They don't tip you. You watch this day in, day out, watch them get thousands of dollars back from the government of a system that is a whole different level. That of how they're trying to keep the middle class low and how they're not trying to have the upper class, but the upper class is like, So let me go up to the upper class and try to give some more people some stepping stones to get to the upper class that want to take action. But it's going to take building your mindset. They can have done for you. You can go how you want to get there, but I'm trying to create the passive plan. I'm past the long-term plan. So my niece that's 12 can be able to have the opportunity to be able to create and not have finances and money to be able to limit them into it, because we have it. They're already good. And then build and help other people, because again, you're no better than anyone else because of the amount of money you have. Just because I'm flashing around cars and stuff, does that entice you? I'm not about that here at Ken SEO Change Digital Marketing. That's not the person. I'm not the person to work with for you. But what I am is transparent, real, been through the trenches, educated, God-fearing, spiritual, loving, hardworking, silly, love to travel, and have a hell of a business partner and a team, family, foundation, and CCC, Because We Care Foundation. My visions keep growing and changing every day. People just get tired of me because I don't even know. I saw Cassandra Graham's paintings being advertised all over Facebook, because if you're into different authentic art, what up though, from Detroit to Virginia, in a campaign. I remember BET Hits from the Streets, when he was actually going around talking to different black colleges and where he was trying to educate them and just education on BET, when they were uplifting, giving those opportunities to the community. We're gonna do those things with this artificial intelligence, but in real life, because again, even if you can do all these things online with your laptop, your computer, your cell phone, if you don't take any action, guess what's gonna happen? You talking about it, like, ooh, that's pretty. Mid-Journey is amazing. You can literally make images. I just don't have enough time in a day. And yes, you can pay people to outsource, but right now I'm in the building process. I'm building this. I'm building my heart. I'm building my strength. I'm building a billionaire brand. So then when I have people work with me, we can literally take over. Take over in a positive way and do people and show people the right way to treat people, because all this negativity stuff, you choose what you do. If you work a 9 to 5, do it to the best of your ability. Stop making excuses, because you can do better. There's DoorDash, nobody can tell me about any BS. Now, I literally did DoorDash and made $250 in a weekend, because you just pay attention to the discounts and it's not like everybody can do that. So you just have to try. That's the key in this message. Try within your limits, because Adrian knows that my limits. Let's go. Let's see. Trillionaire looks good on me, doesn't it? Let's go.